Yo! Well, the bot has joined us, as has Patrick. Wub 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 becomes woof woof woof. How are you, Patrick? Good to see you, buddy. How's your Tuesday been? Oh, it's Wednesday. Bloody hell. Off to a good start. It's Wednesday, my dude. Wow, we're halfway there. Apologies for caps, that's it. Patrick, can you time out Patrick, please? Might as well put the camera on, right? Put on the camera. Just me and thee today then. Just me and Patrick. Chilling out. In the hot tub. 5 feet apart. So we got this guy from yesterday. This is what he looks like at this point in time. Going to do a little bit of tidying up. Not bad for my first blood crusher. Want to do a little bit of work on the sword. A little bit of work on this little bony bit here. A little bit of work on the teeth and the eyes. Then I'll bring these pair to be the same as this one. And then we'll have 3 tabletop ready blood crushers. See how we get on. Zeitgeist is here. Hello, hello, hello. We've got Craig Danby. Good to see you, Craig. Oh, Craig said morning, but because you said it before the bot, I didn't see it. Sorry, Craig. How are you? How are you getting on, Sir Danby of Craigshire? Printing a gobbo, you cheeky bugger. Glad you're good. You're good. I'm good. It's all good. As I'm reliably informed, it is Wednesday. I've got a couple of packs of cards to open. I've got this one with Gandalf on it. And I've got this one with a goblin. A goblin. Oh, we've got a fat chihuahua in the chat as well. Hello, hello. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you good. Craig Danby, currently busy at work. Got the stream on in the background. It's good to hear. good to hear. Thank you for choosing Olmaph for your work and lurk scenario. Thick gobbo thighs. Look at this. What a world we live in. I was born too late to see the Titanic, but just in time for thick gobbo thighs. Right, let's open some cards, like we do at 6 o'clock every day. We got some Warhammer Age of Sigmar trading cards. To start us off, Regrowth. One of my favourite spells as a druid on World of Warcraft. We've got the Icefall Yetis. Thunderstrike, another World of Warcraft. Bellowing Voice, I think that's one as well, right? Lots of crossover between the franchises. We are crossing the streams. Hallucinogenic Fungus Brew, that looks fun. Disease-ridden Demise, that's probably what you get from one, and that's also what you'll get. So you drink a hallucinogenic fungus brew, you end up with a disease-ridden demise, and you fart out some plague wind. Nice. Telling a story with the cards today. Giant Squig Loom Boss. Nice. Ooh, we got a rare champion shiny wizard. That's a real cool card. Look at that. Lovely. Nice to get a rare shiny. That's a nice card. I like that. Nice card, I like that. Now, if only we could get a mega shiny Magic the Gathering card, which I can trade for some human monies. What you want to see is like a golden border. No golden border today. Oh, we got Gandalf though, straight off the bat. Look at that. We got Gandalf the Wandering Wizard. Pretty cool. And a long-bodied grey dog. Who doesn't want one of them? Bowside Wanderers. Ori, the Keeper of Songs. I am Ollie, the Keeper of Songs. A Duskwatch Hunter. Onto our uncommon, which is Galleon, Elven King's Butler. Another uncommon, the Mountain King's Return. Followed by a large bear. And our rare is Uncover the Moonletters, non-hollow. With a hollow common at the end. A Giant's Boulder. Forest, Treasure, Elf. That's your lot for today's card openings. Still no full art Magic the Gathering. However, we have pulled two of the three characters I wanted to see so far out this box. We've pulled 2 Bilbos, 1 Gandalf. 2 girls, 1 cup. Bouncing Swords, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. See you good. Right. So, for those of you that remember, yesterday we worked a little bit on this guy. He's getting there. I'm going to do some beige and some white. Then a little bit of dry brush red. A little bit of fluorescent green. And then that's me done with this for a while. This will go onto my nearly done pile then. Patrick waving around his hammer. He's forever got his hammer out, that lad. Right. Bit of beige, bit of white, bit of shiny green, a little bit of red. And then we might do something a little bit different. I feel like I've spent a little bit too much time on these wood crushers now. Oh no, That's got caught in there, which isn't ideal. My wire is caught in the paint stand, not ideal. Get down there, get down. Get down. Oh, it's caught up in the iPad cable as well. Not ideal. Well, I think that's fixed it. Oh, now the cable's dropped down the back. Cable down the back of the table. Not a good start. Right. No more nonsense from you, cable. Hey. Ah, the go-to guy for teaching some games. Nice. Patrick the Unk. Third session on Sunday. I like it. I like it, Patrick. How are you finding it? How do you find the teaching? Do you enjoy it? How do you prepare for such a session? Miros finally stopped playing Helldivers long enough to stop by. There are plenty of people in the Discord that will play Helldivers with you, Miros. Good to see you. How have you been? I take it you now have a working laptop. Oops. Good stuff, man. Good to hear. Glad you've been enjoying a little bit of gaming. Yeah, they're currently doing the Race to World First on World of Warcraft, which is making me want to play the game again, but ain't nobody got time for that. Bit burnt out from the hobby after that Archaeocopter. Ah, fair enough, dude. Have a little bit of a rest. Do something a little bit different. Nothing wrong with that. Sai is here as well. Good to see you, Sai. The resident Imperial Fist. How are you and your yellow spacemen, Sai? Enjoying it. Read through my opponent's detachment rules and army rules, and then I basically talk through the whole game, showing them how to score, how to counter my moves. Those are now our armies against the dice. Nice, I like it. I like it, dude. Probably make quite a good Q&A video out of your notes from these undertakings. Popped in quick to get the thumbs up. Say hi and disappear for a bit to play online darts with a mate. Nice. Enjoy, my friend. Oh. Right. Let's get a little bit of off-white on the go then. Some of these teeth. And then the eyeballs. Excuse me, eyeball Paul. Yeah, I always appreciate it when people pop in just to give me those thumbs up. A great way to support the stream. Using your opposable thumbs. Now I need to find a bit of dry brush for the weapon. I never keep track of my dry brushes, they always seem to disappear. Looking really good, thank you sir, appreciate that. There's a load of brushes under here. I wonder if there's any dry brushes in here. Aye. Where do they go? Dum 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 dum. Ah, there's a couple on that shelf there. Suppose this one will do. I want one slightly smaller. I can't see. I've got several dry brushes, but I don't know where they've gone. Might have to get some more. For now, we'll use this one. Let me get some kitchen roll. Hey, do you want to see the state of the Custodius box that turned up? You know, I got a really cheap deal on a Custodius Combat Patrol. I think I found out why. Squished and water damaged. And on the listing it says slight box damage. Try out some Space Marine 2 multiplayer. Let me know how you get on, Miros. Is everything in there? Everything's in there, but because it's water damaged, you can't open the pages of the booklet. So a little bit annoying, but it was only 50 quid, so you've got to take the rough with the smooth, I guess. Dun, dun, dun. Paint that black again now, not the end of the world. Oi, oi, Smoggy! How are you, Smoggy? Still crying over Tim Curry. What's that mean? Weird question, because I know all of them are your favourite, but which is your favourite and least favourite model? Yeah, that is a tough question. I definitely don't have a least favourite model. And I have different favourites for different reasons. I could say that Patch is my favourite because we painted him as a community on my 1 year anniversary from streaming. Or the Lord of Skulls, because we paint him at certain milestones. He's a big chunky boy that I like a lot. How about you, Si? Were you a big Tim Curry fan, Bouncing? Seems like we're getting quite a lot of celebrity deaths this year. Might have to start a Deadpool. Bum, bum, ba-da, dum, dum, da-da. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of of white. Shake up the white. But I want to go for like a fluorescent sword kind of look on this guy. I don't know if it'll work, don't know what it'll look like, but I want to give it a go, so that's what we're going to do. Smoggy is good. Oh, you got ads at the worst time. Yeah, Twitch gets more ads than YouTube. However, if you've got a Prime sub, as in you use Amazon Prime, you get to sub for free, then you get no ads. But I'm alright, thank you, Smoggy. What have you been up to? You been working on anything? Making anything? Painting anything? Yeah, hopefully I'll see you later after your darts session, Bouncing. Enjoy, my friend. I need to get into the habit of putting less paint in the palette because I waste so much paint. Hey, blood for the blood god. Hey, oh. How are you, sir? How's your day been so far? I keep referring to it as Tuesday, but I'm reliably informed that it is Wednesday, my dudes. Smoggy, Doncaster for the football yesterday. Donny, how did you get on? Working on Heresy Castellex robots. Ooh. I've got some 40k destroyers to do at some point. Sat on the sprues behind me. Ba-da-da-da-da. Finished Master of the Maelstrom, excellent, but time to kick back, watch someone else paint for a couple of hours, and then go get the kiddo. Nice. Appreciate you being here, sir. 3 kill streak for Miros, popping off on the old Space Marine 2. Which loadout are you playing, Miros? Patrick is halfway through Lords of Silence. Plus, minus plus. Oh well. Quite the review from Patrick. Least favourite are the Gretchen. Ah, really? How come? The cute little green wanderers causing all sorts of mischief. Favourite probably as to the Centurion Assault Squad. Interesting choice. A Borough fan. That's weird. I wouldn't associate Smoggy and Middlesbrough. What is a Smoggy? Let me have a look. Let me Google what Smoggy means. Bum 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 bum. Oh, Smoggy is somebody from Middlesbrough, according to the old Wikipedia. Well, there you go. Now you know. The more you know. Either way, I'm glad you're here. Seem to remember you telling me before about being a Borough fan. 1-3-1. Nice win. Who was that against? How did you feel about the upcoming season, Smoggy? Kit bashing to Dark Mechanicum. Ooh. That sounds good. Look forward to seeing them in the Discord. Detail on Huron's inner thoughts are awesome. Nice. back and forth with the dark gods tempting him. He's not aligned with any god, is he? The old Huron. The old Chaos Pirate. Can they stop increasing the points of the Twin Lance, says Hayden. Released 5 months ago, it's gone up 70 points. Really? Wow. My Tau army is getting closer and closer to 2k there. 70 points is a whole damn carnivore squad. I never thought there were 70 points OP. Wonder what they'll be by the time the Codex comes out. Which Codex do you think will be out next? Anyone got a guess for the next Codex? Just going to put a very slight touch of black back where I've stuck that white by accident. Problem solved. Huron bows to no god. Still makes deals and definitely uses the warp to his advantage. Okay. They released at 160 and now they're 230. I guess they were just released a little bit cheap then, right? Because they're quite, yeah, they're quite powerful. 160 definitely feels a little bit low. Wow, you reckon 1,000 Suns are going to get a book? I don't feel like 1,000 Suns have even got enough units to put a whole book together. Smoggy, feel good. We've spent a lot of money, so should be up there for promotion. Yeah, I mean, if you spend a lot of money, you've kind of got to get the promotion, right? As a Derby fan, I know all too well about what happens if you don't. The Dark Mech are looking good so far. Need to finish the green stuff and start painting. Sounds awesome, dude. Miros, I lost. Well, sometimes we lose to learn how to win. How many other Chaos Marines can turn a Tzeentch Sorcerer's power against them and turn said Sorcerer into a cube? Nice. Nids and Necrons is always a good shout, right? They're big popular factions. But it's been really weird. Not heard anything about any armies other than Space Marines and Orcs for the last couple of months. Something chaos. Well, let's hope so. A nice little book of blood for the blood god, maybe? Sigh. Small and hard to put together. Gretchen are like... There's only like 2 pieces to a Gretchen. Bless you. Right, let's put some bony... A bit of bony on the shoulder. Then a bit of bright green on the weapon. And we'll call this done for the time being. Until I can bother to go into insane details at some point in the never-ending future. Shake up the bone. Oh. Oh, I'm doing a an airbrush stream at some point. I've put the mobile app on a different phone, so it won't look like a potato. Maybe I'll, yeah, do you know what? On tomorrow's stream, I'll try using the mobile app, and maybe we'll do a little room tour or something. Test it out. You can see how dusty my shelves are. Olmaph with an airbrush. Yeah, things are going to get crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Olmaph with an airbrush. Olmaph with an airbrush. Crazy guy. Oops. A little bit here, a little bit there. I might paint the base as well. Are we going to base it? May as well base it. Actually, I don't want to base it because then the other two will feel left out and I can't be bothered to base them just yet. A mobile live stream. How boring would that be? Me just wandering around, getting weird looks off people. Are we about to see disaster? Potentially so. I mean, it won't be today. I'm going to test the camera tomorrow and then we'll see. We'll see. We will see. How are you, Lucky? How goes the Red Bull fueled paint session? Piss off. Bum, 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 bum. Hands got too shaky from caffeine maxing. Had to put it on pause. Okay. Sounds sensible. Old Shaky McGee. Will the Bloodgetters get any brighter red highlights? I've been asked that every day this week. Yes, sir. I'm going to do some... just a red dry brush on the Bloodletter, basically. It actually looks pretty cool. Even though it's dark, I put a wash on it yesterday and it looks pretty reasonable. But Yeah, there will be some lighter red on there at some point. Not today, though. I'm going to put a load of green on this blade. And then I'm going to do something else. That is the plan. Pink, yellow, orange, blue. Where's the green one? How have I managed to lose the green one? The one fluorescent paint that I need has gone walkabout. What on earth? I guess I'll just use the Citadel one, right? That'll do. That's going to have to do. Evening, Lazy Mini, how are you, my friend? How's the LMP on this Wednesday Eve? We got Major Havoc as well. Hey up, Duck. How you doing this fine day? I'm alright, thank you. Not too shabby. I'm going to put these minis to one side in a second and then have a little think about what to work on next. Maybe I'll build something. Any particular faction anybody wants to see built for the rest of the stream? Lucky Knife wants to see some Slanesh. I can do some Slanesh. Certainly do some Emperor's Children. Blood God wants Nurgle. Nurgle's possible. I can paint some Nurgle. Lazy has lost his fantasy minis. Oh no! Dear oh dear. Sai wants some Space Marine. Yeah, I've still got the entire Armageddon box set to work through. Tau, says Major Havoc. I've got Tau to paint, but not any Tau to build. But yeah, it's possible. I mean, we're not reaching much of a consensus here, are we? Armageddon box. Yeah, I'm not even started that bad boy yet. Whoops. Dum 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 dum. Wow, Patrick! Patrick has been turned to the dark and dirty ways of Lucky Knife. Let me see if I can do a quick poll. World's dirtiest keyboard. Ah, crumbs. Yum yum. Oh no! Not the keyboard of doom. Oi oi, numbnuts! How are you going in Easter? Good to see you. Ha, Patrick, you traitor! Hayden will be the disciple of Zinch to do the fire and stuff at parties. The magical dust boys. Somewhere in my house is a box with 8 plus fantasy models and I can't for the life of me find it. Oh, that's not ideal. Haha! Patrick with the chaos. The chaotic chaos justification. 8 votes so far. Let's get up to 10 votes and then we'll see who the winner is. Oh, I forgot to do my Discord I am live message. There we go. I typed it out and just didn't press enter. Ooh, Afro. 2,000 point army. Looking very nice. Square bases. Who doesn't like square bases? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, look, Major Havoc's hopped over to the red brand. So it's important we keep the vote at 50% each. Oh, we've had 11 votes. That's a perfect number because we can't be 50-50 then. Zinch just seems like a fun god to follow. Get to learn cool time magics and wear blue. Yeah, why not, right? Sounds good to me. Right, what are we on? What's the poll on? Oh, Emperor's Children by a fraction. Right, I'll give you another 10 seconds in case anyone wants to try and even it out. Oh, Lucky Knife, birthday soon. My birthday in a couple of weeks. Oh, I accidentally turned tracking on the camera. Stop following me. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Ah! Zoom back out, quickly! Halt! Stupid hand gesture controlled camera. Right, let's end this. Let's end the poll. Emperor's Children, 55 to 45. That was a close one. I guess next week we'll do some Armageddon then, right? So it's clearly had a few votes. So, let's find some Emperor's Children, shall we? Well, that's my big shiny green sword. Heels in the background. Right, let's get rid of this paint. Don't need that. I don't need that. Put the phone back on charge. Just Eat. Get £7 off when you spend £15. Don't mind if I do. Right, what have we got? What have we got? Shall we? 11 days. So your birthday is like a week before mine. Your present is I don't summon a chaos demon in your house. Nice. Thank you, sir. Wow. Blood for the Blood God with the early birthday present. Nicely done. Oh, a great unclean one in the bedroom. Nobody wants that. Right, let's open this box. This is where I find that the box is, well, it's still sealed, so that's useful. Let me find the knife. That's not a knife. Right, let's see. Next month I will be 35. I'm about to complete my 35th lap of the sun. So hopefully you guys will join me for a beer on my Wednesday the 16th stream of September. Hey, oh, look at this. We've got Flawless Blades, we've got Noise Marines, we've got Fulgrim. Should we do a cheeky bit of Fulgrim? Snake Man Baddie, here we are. Here we are. Who doesn't want a Snake Man Baddie in their room? Noise Marine sprues, Noise Marine sprues. Fulgrim sprue, here we are. This will be my third built Demon Primarch. Or just, you know. Fulgrim. Demon Primarch of Slaanesh. Got some transfers, always useful. And a rather big base. Anyone want to play a game of Guess the Base? Base! The base that runs the place. What year do you think is on the bottom of this frisbee? God in Easter, he came in, called me numbnuts, and then is gone away. Great unclean one. That's my dog sleeping in the bedroom, farting non-stop. Oh, my dog used to be like that. Sometimes he used to fart and it smelled exactly like McDonald's chicken selects. Sigh, not old enough for a beer. You're going to have a root beer then, my friend. British bloke. Yeah, that's been proven time and time again. Oi, 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 oi. 2025, 2016, 2022, 2014, 2019, 2024. And our survey says... Wow. Sai wins. 1 off. Nicely done. ...2013. We're having a quick game of Guess the Base, Lazy. So that we build this guy, Fulgrim. Oh, I've just put the instructions back in the box. What a clever Olmaph. Not flying blind making this bad boy. Alright, we need some glue. We got a knife. And some clippers. Where are the clippers? In LA. See what you did? Is it the LA Clippers? I probably offended somebody there. Just talking nonsense. That's what I do. That's how we go. Ah, Miros got a victory on the old Space Marine 2. GG! The cheeks of Fulgrim. Animals. He's not just a piece of meat, you know. Right, let's go. My 3rd Demon Primarch. Sounds fun to me. We'll start with the tail and work our way up. This is going to be quite a big model, isn't it, this one? ...2013 isn't old. It's all based on perspective, right? For a model that was only released fairly recently. Pretty old base to find inside. I'm sorry, that wasn't called for. Hayden! Trying to pass off 13 years old as old is crazy. Oh, God. Calls us all unk at some point. Young punks. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Whippersnappers don't know how lucky they are. Yeah, buying your Space Marines, and they've already got satchels attached to them. They've already got their little what are the little rosette things called? Purity seals. They're already attached, sculpted to the model. Back in my day, you used to have to put them on yourself. Sculpted, already holding a gun. Nah. We used to get 2 empty hands and a gun separately. And now that tactical squad has got to be proxied as an intercessor squad, according to James Workshop. And his latest round of nonsense. Right, well I've cut 2 pieces out of the sprue, so that's a good start. Definitely missed out on some solid chunks of metal. Yeah, I don't know what was worse, metal or resin. Both equally arduous in different ways. Oh, I've not smelt the smell of this glue for a week. Oh, yummy, yummy. Fulgrim, what's the occasion for building this guy? Well, I put it to a vote in the chat, and Fulgrim won. We're celebrating Lucky Knife's Slanesh obsession. Blood for the Blood God has a singular metal Chaos Marine that is the same age as me. Wow, nicely done, sir. None of this newfangled build by number malarkey. That's it. Sniff, sniff, Psychow. Psychow heard the opening of the Tamiya Extra Thin. Jumped straight in the chat for a little sniff. How are you, Psychow? Good to see you. How's your middle of the week going? Sorry I have an enjoyable hobby experience, unlike you cavemen. That's it. I feel like I'm more Neanderthal than I am caveman. Dum, dum, bum, 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 bum. Captain Caveman! Reminds me of, was it Wacky Racers? Reckon I'm due a blade change after this model's done. I've got to stop opening boxes from the post with my hobby knife. Doesn't half dull the blade. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. I'll always enjoy the hobby no matter the finger stabs or gaps in the models. That's it. That's it, sir. If you can find enjoyment from the simple things in life, then life's going to be pretty not bad. Guardian Easter in the Twitch chat, doing well. Just waiting on a response from my interview last week. 3 rounds of interviews later. Are you saying what the interviews are for, or are you keeping stum? How are you keeping? Yeah, I'm sound, mate. Not too shabby at all. Permanently living on very little sleep, but other than that, not too bad. Psychow, preparing for tomorrow. How goes the preparation, Psychow? What are the preparation steps for you? this the wrong piece? Oh, this goes on to another piece. Oh, 2 other pieces. God damn it. Pay more attention, man. Weren't you playing games of Rogue Trader against the dinosaurs? That's it. That's what we used to play back in the day, Dungeons and Dinosaurs. Before the dragons arrived. British and don't carry an everyday pocket knife? Poser. Keeping things intentionally vague, but it's in IT. Ah, no worries, dude. I mean, I'll ask you about it at your wedding in 2 months' time. Less than 2 months, is it? September, October? Yeah, less than 2 months, Guardian Easter. How does that make you feel? I think it's less than 2 months for Lazy Mini as well. All the marriages happening in the Olmaph chat. Sai did a DNA test. Viking ancestors. Well, Vikings weren't a person, right? Viking was an action. But I get what you mean, like Scandinavian roots. I did a DNA test as well. I think I've shown the results on stream before, and I'll do it again. But yeah, I think I've got Sweden, Denmark, and Norway in mind. Cleaning the house. Buying all the stuff from my wife's list. Tomorrow is my favourite child's birthday. Nice. Sounds good, man. What are the plans for the birthday? Have you got a bouncy castle? Or a bouncy house? Or whatever you call it, wherever you are? Under 2 months. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, my flight's booked. My Airbnb's booked. Although, the Airbnb that I booked messaged me the other day saying, oh yeah, whilst you're here, we are installing a new kitchen. I was like, could you not have organised that for when I'm not there? Bellend. Pocket watch, that's it, yeah. Pocket watch and a monocle, baby. Lazy Mini. 7 weeks away. You and Guardian Easter must be getting married like on within a week of each other. Are you marrying each other? Is this how we find out? Number 5, come on down. Very snaky wormy so far. Getting this delightful tail chopped up and ready for sticking. "17th of October for Lazy Mini. I think Guardian Easter's the week after, right? She wants only a piñata full of gummy bears. I mean, I can get behind that. That does sound like a delightful birthday. I could happily... Maybe I should buy a piñata for this room for my birthday stream. That'll be fun. Especially if it's full of gummy bears. Monsieur Shrimpton! The 40k tactical squad model is no longer on the Games Workshop website at all. Yeah, they've put them into Legends, haven't they, the tactical squad? If you play a tactical squad now, you must use it as an intercessor squad. Fun times indeed. Tactical squad was the first ever unit I ever got, like 25 years ago. Bouncing, bouncing, gonna have a good time. Yeah, do I remember it? It's on this button right here. If Guardian walks out, I'm running. Yeah, he's a big lad as well. He's a big bear of a human. You'd notice if it was him behind the veil, I'll tell you that. Hey, Stephen! How's it going, sir? How you getting on? Oh yeah, play that funky guitar, Olmaph. Don't mind if I do. Dum, dum, dum. Pinata full of gummy bears, I wish I had that. Just what I needed, 60 more intercessors. Well, at least they get to be proxies. Yeah, weird one. I don't think I've ever heard the phrase Legends proxy before. Like, who are you, James Workshop, to tell me what I'm going to proxy? If I want to buy a big box of Maltesers and proxy that as a Baneblade, then I shall. Stephen, good, just got back from having a coffee. Nice. Settling into work on Raveners today. Got the Gene Stealers built. Nice. More hive mind expansion in the world of Stephen. Looking forward to seeing him in the Discord. Don't need 60 proxies when I got 75 real ones. Well, that's going to be a big table full of Marines. I mean, they still look the same, so they'll still look as good on the shelf or in the lost box, as Lazy tends to do with his minis. Put them in a box and lose them. That's the new Lazy Mini socks. Put them in a box and lose them. Put them in a box and lose them. Put them in a box and put them in a box and put them in a box and lose them. What? Haha, found them. Ah, the missus looked properly, not doing a man look like you did. Okay, let's try and glue this on. Patrick's off to make a gupper and check on the gobbo. Nice. Whoa! Buggerations. More glue. I got that just where I wanted it then, and then I slammed it down on the table. Like the silliest of sausages. There we go, there we go. Now mini lads can play D&D. Nice. Diff3 in the Twitch chat. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Very nice model. Yeah, we had a little vote in the chat about what we were going to build. And this got one more vote than the Armageddon box. So we're going to do Fulgrim today and Armageddon next week. Or at least some of the Armageddon box. Probably won't do the whole thing. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nice to see so many thumbs up as well, if anyone hasn't thrown their thumb in my general direction. Always good to see. Fill that red bar above my head on the YouTube stream. It was supposed to rain today, and instead of raining, it's just been very hot and very muggy. Muggy nonsense today. Still, man, I can't help but fidget. I'm sat watching telly trying to keep up with the Pritchett's. Pow! How'd you like me now? Right, how's this going? That's a weird connecting joint, isn't it? I've not seen one of those before. Little ball on stick action. Kind of weird. I think they must have let the work experience guy do that joint. Don't forget, if you've got Twitch Prime and you've got a free sub, I mean, you can always aim that in my general direction. Much appreciated. If there's anything you particularly want to talk about, go for it. If you're new and you're a bit worried about getting involved in the chat, type out your favourite 5 words and send them through. If you want to talk to me about cheese, want to talk to me about Olympic diving, or about which element of the periodic table is your favourite, go for it. Whatever you want, let's do it. Right, who needs the hammer? Oh, we've given Patrick a hammer, and boy, is he happy about it. I would send you an actual physical representation of the hammer, but it won't get there till Christmas. To be fair, there is a hoodie on its way to you, and it has been on its way to you for months. Yeah, more hammer. Always more hammer. Fresh mug of tea in my Olmaph mug. Available at olmaph.com. Nice. That's awesome. Isn't it weird that blue cheese is just mouldy cheese? Yeah, and which cheese is the oldest cheese on the planet? That is the question. I mean, I don't know the answer, so I don't know why I've asked. Power Mad Patrick with his wonderful marketing skills. Well, Lucky Knife, changing the tone of the stream again. Who's he? Hi, my name's Dick. Last name Cheese. The one at the back of my fridge. Well, Lucky Knife's gone super weird again. This was supposed to be a nice conversation to entice the new people in, and Lucky Knife's there like, Dick cheese! The oldest cheese on the planet is 3,600 years old. What? That's a lot of years. They hated Jesus because he spoke the truth. How have you not heard of Richard Cheese? I don't think he's the oldest cheese on the planet though, is he? Do you know who does do good covers of... He does metal covers of songs? Frog Leap Studios. "10-second songs" as well, he does some pretty good covers. If it weren't for people with Alzheimer's, we wouldn't have blue cheese. Is this a fun fact or one of Psycal's jokes? I never know what's coming. Miros absolutely bodied in Space Marine 2. Which loadout did you play, Miros? Do you get loadouts in... I've not played the PvP element of Space Marine 2 yet, actually, thinking about it. Maybe we can do a bit of that tomorrow and I'll get bodied on stream. What's your 3 favourite bands? Sigh with the impossible questions. Sigh's going AC/DC, Queen and Daft Punk. Sigh, I have seen one of those bands live. Which one do you think it is? If I was to pick 3 bands, it'd have to be 3 that I've got tattooed on my arm. But even then, I've got like twice that tattooed on my arm. Miros going tactical with the heavy bolter. Nice. The heavy pew pew. Barley McGrew. AC/DC, they're the only ones still doing concerts today. Well, I know that Queen and Daft Punk have done concerts recently. Obviously, Queen had to use... What's his name? Adam Lambert, is it? On the old vocals. Patrick, 20 minutes left. On the print. Okay, nice. Favourite live acts from Craig Danby? Metallica, Feeder and Audio Slave. Ooh, interesting. I have seen one of those 3 bands live as well. First time I see a miniature that is assembled from tail to head. Yeah, that's true. Didn't think about that. Yeah, getting that tail all coiled up and ready for Fulgrim. Ba-da-bum-bum. Bum ba-da-bum bum ba-dum ba-da-bum bum. Can't think of many models that have got such prominent tailage in 40k. You didn't tell me, which one is it? AC/DC, you were correct, my friend. I saw them in the year 2010, I believe it was. Many moons ago. Bum, 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 bum. Hydration and posture check. Let me have a little bit of this flavoured water. Yum, yum. Right, we've got one piece left and that's the entire first page done. Having some first page fun. Yeah, this will be a nice model to airbrush, this one, I reckon. Tails and wings, all the fun things. Anybody else got a top 3 acts they have seen live? Or a top 3 acts you would like to see live? Either or. We've had one from Craig. Looks like he's coming together nicely. Do you think I should do a Ferrus Manus head? Try and create one out of something that I've got somewhere, maybe? We're very rapidly getting towards the full red bar on the YouTube. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you, thank you. Bum, ba-da-da-da. 2, 3, 4, go! Never-ending tale. Oh, lordy, lordy. Bum, 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 bum. Right, page 1, complete. Page 2 is still entirely tail. 2 whole pages of tail assembly. What a time to be alive. Clutch of the year. I like how we're getting the Miros commentary on his Space Marine 2 exploits. Sounds like you enjoyed that one, my friend. Here's a question for those of you with plastic miniatures. What do you reckon the best wings in all of 40k are? I mean, that question came to my head because I'm looking at this big pair of wings. I figured I'd ask, what do you guys think are the wings of all wings? Capo, tutti capo. Bum, 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 bum. Enemy was on 48, we were on 40, and we managed to take it back and win. Sounds exciting, my friend. Sounds exciting. You mean what a time to be dead? Patrick is biased. Hey, aren't we all, my friend? I'm guessing Patrick's going to go... Oh, I thought you'd go Mortarian. You're saying that Be'lakor has some fine wingage. Psychow, Harridan. That's the mega massive Tyrannid, right? That Tyrannid can carry like 20 gargoyles on its back. And it's only like 350 quid. What a bargain. Afro, I prefer Mortarian. Hey Afro, did you see my YouTube short yesterday featuring one of your models? At least one of your models. I know they get flack, but I like the angular design of the Helldrake. Yeah, they're iconic, right? The Helldrake wings. We got a very nice example of a Helldrake in the Discord yesterday. Magnus having feathers. Yeah, I do like a nice feathery wing from time to time. I put feathery wings on my Sanguinary Guard a couple of months ago. 2-on-2 and Afro jumping in the chat. Good to see you both. How are you? What are you up to? What are you working on? Are you making? Are you painting? Or are you just conversating? My son heard your question. Your son says KFC wings. You could well be right with that. Could well be right. The Winged Hive Tyrant. Yes, Stephen. I really like my Winged Hive Tyrant, that is for sure. Really enjoyed painting the wings on that. Ah, you did see it, Afro. Nice. Yeah, very nice. Plague Knight. All demon wings are good to me, says the Blood God. Do, 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 do. 2, 3, 4. Right, let's glue this bit on. Nice big chunk of tail. Bum, 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 bum. Piece number 12. Ooh. Hey, we're getting close to that filling of the like bar. Anybody who hasn't applied their thumbs just yet, you know what to do, baby. In my eyes. Bum, 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 bum. That's not at all a flush fit, that one. Yeah, this is going to be a good chance to use the sprue goo at some point. Ooh, hey, we hit 20 likes. Nice. Is the red bar full? Sometimes it doesn't always recognize the most recent like for some reason. When was this model made? Because it doesn't fit together as well as modern models do. If I was to guess when this was designed, I'd say several years ago. Maybe 2020. What? This was new last year. Really? This is not designed. This is not designed very well. Let me tell you that. Not compared to other modern models. What's everyone's favourite Halloween movie? I don't know. I think my favourite horror film is Insidious. Dum, 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 dum. Ding dong, Gobbo's here. Have you not even given it time to cool down? You've just immediately celebrated the arrival of the Gobbo, ripped it off the build plate. Is it in the Discord? Let me have a look. Let me have a little look. Not yet, although the wings are in there. Roughing in done on number 2. Time to make it pop. Pop, pop. Work in progress Nova Marines. Nice. How's it going, Craig? You enjoying the aggressor painting? Ah, huge fan of Friday the 13th movies. Love the camp. And cheese. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of that. I quite liked like Jason versus Freddy. Pretty cool. Do you know when the free mini of the month is? Every month. It's a monthly occurrence, so from the 1st of every month the mini changes. It was a boy, wasn't it? This month, Orc boy. Was that this month or last month? Yeah, we filled that red bar above my head, right? Happy days. Thanking you. Thanking you, thanking you. Be right back. Gonna call my Warhammer store and ask when it is. Well, it's a monthly thing, right? So, 1st of every month. Oh, if they tell you what it is before we all know what it is, that'd be good to know. Exclusive. Pretty cool that Si's like, I want to know, so I'm ringing them. Fair enough, mate. Good shout. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. We are still on the second page. We are still doing tail-related activities, but we are still having the fun. Definitely needs a new blade on it. Oh, where did I put the blades that I bought? That is a good question. Maybe in my little box. A sensible place for them to live. Oh yeah, they are in here. Oh, this one's not open. Oh well, it is now. Put that back in the box. And what we'll do is we'll go and put the old blade in the sharps bin in the kitchen. In fact, whilst I'm doing that, I'll go for a wee. Back in a minute. See you shortly. Right, let's carry on. Bank holiday weekend this weekend, right? Is it a bank holiday where you live? Anyone got any bank holiday weekend plans? Let me know, let me know. Okay. Look at the size of this gap. Oh, it's gappy, gappy, gappy. So, number 16 goes on that side, okay. Yo! An actual anus in the chat. How are you, sir? Good to see you, Nice. What have you been up to? Oh, come on, man. Dropping the plastic on the floor. Found it. Just got back from vacation. Nice. Where did you go? How did it go? What did you do? Let me live vicariously through you. Ah, that's how that goes. Okay. Let's apply the glue. Do. Went up to the north shores of Lake Superior. Ooh, very nice. I'm sure a very good time was had by all. What I'd do to be sat near a lake. How much water was in the lake? Was it all drained like all the lakes in the UK? After the Farsight model, I had to take a break from hobbying. Yeah, that's a point. Another Tau in the chat for today. We had Hayden earlier upset about the twin lengths getting more and more points increases. And that seems to have summoned an actual anus. For the greater good. One of the largest freshwater lakes in the world. Yes, however, what were the water levels like? Because the world is hotter than it's ever been before, right? So was there any revealed shipwrecks Maybe the Loch Ness Monster's cousin from afar. Could be all sorts of stuff in there. Right, page 2 of Operation Fulgrim. So far, so good. Welcome back, bouncing. Bouncy, bouncy. How did your darts go? Not as far as I could tell. Lots of agates to find. Some mineral rocks. Have you got a nice little collection of shiny rocks for the Discord? Used to be a pub on the corner of my nan's street called the Lake Superior. Nice. Mixed bag, lost 2, won 1. That's not too shabby, not too shabby. Should we super glue this onto the base then? Just for lucky knife, we'll get out some super duper glue. Where's the gorilla? Oh, I can't see the gorilla. I've lost the gorilla. 9. I can see Uhu Glue. I can see Revel. I can see Tamia. But me can't see Gorilla. Where could it possibly be? Indeed. Ah, there it is. Little bugger. The little bugger. Hey, Mez Minis is here. All the way from Western England. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Nice. You need to put a sticker on the super glue saying Lucky's Glue. Yeah, that's a good shout. Mention super glue and Mesopiz. That's it. The field medic himself. We got Black Sigil as well. Hello, friendos. How are you, sir? Nice to see you. Where's the gorilla? Look in the mirror. Well, thank you very much. I'll take that. A big strong beast there. I'm a big strong beast there. Although the lid has glued onto the bottle, which that's not an ideal scenario, is it? Who knew that the lid would? What a predicament to find myself in. I've got some grips. Some grips here. Maybe this will. Really, I need 2 sets of grips. So. It's made my hand all red. That is well and truly stuck on there. Well, That's a problem. I reckon Lucky has infiltrated the room and glued my super glue shut. Oh, man. Now, this is dangerous. Can't believe my super glue's gone and got itself glued shut. Know how to do this without making big problem. I know what I'll do. I'll use a brush that I don't care about and then put the brush in the bin. That's what we're going to have to do, I'm afraid. I need a brush to volunteer as tribute. Probably not that one. This one will have to do. Right, come on then, you badger. Oh, bloody hell. I've done this in a typically terrible fashion. It's gone everywhere. It has gone everywhere. Right. Let's hope that stays roughly there. As that brush now gets to go in the bin. R.I.P. in peace. Howdy, folks. Frankie the Fish, all the way from a garage in the US of A. Ooh, is this Fulgrim? Yes, sir, it is. Yeah, we had a little vote in the chat, a little poll. And Fulgrim won by 1 vote versus the Armageddon box. So this is what we're doing today. I also painted some of the Blood Crusher from yesterday. But now we are on page 3 of Fulgrim. Which is some good fun to be had. Whoa, look at this. An actual anus with the holiday pictures in the Discord. Nice. That is indeed a superior lake. Nice. Some very nice snaps. Photographer. I don't mind going there, looks awesome. Awesome! I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. Ooh, look at the thick go. Look at that. Nice work, sir. Nice work. Oh, my finger is on fire from trying to open that super glue bottle. I should have known my strength was no match for the bond of the super glue. So what have you been up to then, Frankie? Out or note, as we say in the UK. Out or note. $18 and 19. Okay, that's 19. Where's 18? Don't tell me 18's on the other sprue. How dare you? Mostly fixing air conditioners on cars. The heat comes in and the work arrives for Frankie. Do you know, I've been trying to get a plumber or a gas engineer to come to the house to do the boiler. And they've all said they're too busy in the lead up to Christmas. I thought when it's hot, plumbers don't have much work to do, but it turns out I was mistaken. Oh, I got loads of super glue on the desk that I didn't realise was there. Whoopsie. I just want my boiler serviced. Is that too much to ask? Bum ba dum ba dum dum. Mez! Yes, I'm finally home after a week away in Norwich. You would have probably driven quite close to my house if you were driving from Norwich to Wales. And finally get back into tabletop stuff, so that's it. Back into the mega tanks, all the conversions, all the fun, all the cutting your own fingers off. Cheeky bit of green stuff. Finding the number on sprues is harder than Where's Waldo. Si, what did the store say when you rang them? Bloody super glue. And more I'm starting to come around to Lucky Knife's way of thinking on the super glue. It's just too bloody sticky. Whoops. Right, there we go. Finally tidied that up to a point where it will glue and sit flush. Happy days. Should have probably tidied that bit up before we glue that on, but here we are. Never call me out for slicing my fingers to tatters ever again. Oh, someone wants to buy your shadow sword. That's interesting. Thing is, I don't know what to charge him, yeah. It's a weird one, right? How have you stumbled upon a buyer for the shadow sword? Do you sell minis generally, or is this just a random, unsolicited approach? So I figured out before I called him September 5th, but it might not be true, so I might call them. Isn't it just the first of every month you get a new mini of the month? And then it runs all month until the next mini of the month. What would be interesting if you did call them was if they would let slip what the mini is. Threw the nearly finished model onto Insta. He asked if I'd do commissions. Asked specifically for the Shadow Sword. Nice. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. How do you feel about people wanting to buy your stuff? Do you feel like they're trying to steal a child, or are you quite happy to swap your hard work for human monies? Bing, bing, bong. Dum, 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 dum. Second time I've been asked if I do commissions. First one was for Rogal Dawn. Issue I have is if they will back charge me once they have the model. Ah, as in like refund themselves. Yeah, that's not fun. Definitely no trust issues here. No, I see it more as self-preservation. Hey, Hydra Helldrake, making it 3 streams in a row. How is my favourite winged demon engine? How's your day been, sir? Sigh, I want a Rogal Dawn. Well then, you best save up your pennies and go exchange them for some plastic. Hey, we lost a like. I just saw the likes go down by 1. Which one of you buggers has removed your thumb from the button? Bing, 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 bong. Oh, that's all gone horribly wrong. Let's glue this piece on first. Looks like it makes more sense. Whoops. Stay. Stay there. Bad dog. There we go. Makes a little bit more sense now. Bum 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 bum. Working on a warped talon while waiting for the family to return. Nice. Sounds good to me. How are you finding it? You enjoying a little bit of... Ooh, that very nearly dropped on the floor. Enjoying a little bit of warped talon action? I want one for 40k. Ah, you mean the Rogal Dawn as in the person, not the tank. Last one of 15 warp talons. Well, that would be nice to see in the Discord. 15? How did you end up with 15? What's your warp talon colour scheme? You bought 3 boxes, wow. So you've got 3 Helldrakes, right, as well? I said in Discord today, 3's the magic number. Looks like it is for Hydra. Why buy 1 or 2 when you can buy 3, right? Sai wants a Primarch, not a tank. Yeah. Sai wants the unattainable. To be fair, it is a bit confusing. 2 things with the same name. I can understand the confusion. sick of being told all the things that I'm not. I don't have a god complex. I am God. Three squads of raptors, 3 of warp talons, 2 termies, 2 jump pack chaos lords, nice. Harken, warpsmith, and 3 drakes. That's a pretty fast moving kind of army, right? A lot of jumpy, fly. I like it. I set my my Ultramarine army up to be in a similar fashion. Although they've just taken my Stormhawk Interceptor off me, which I'm not particularly happy about. The horsey heresy. Giddy up. Bum, 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 bum. Probably going to die quickly to the girlfriend's Emperor's Children. Has she got one of these? Or our son's Dreadnought Terminator army? Oh, nice. I've got 2 different Terminator groups. I've got the Ultramarines and the Blood Angels. But only 1 Dreadnought currently. I have been watching a few Furioso Dreadnoughts, which I know are in Legends. I'd just proxy them as something else. I just think they look really cool. But they're like 70 odd quid for an old model that you can't use anymore. So... Right. We need a whip and a sword. 29 and 28. Diddle 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 diddle. Whoops. They're gonna probably die. Ah, yeah, not yet. It's on her list. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool looking model, but it's been a bit of a pain to put together, if I'm honest. I've not really enjoyed putting it together. Like Angron, for example, was much more fun to put together. Or like the Great Unclean one was a nice build as well. What else have we built recently that was quite nice? Oh, the Norn Emissary, that was really nice. Enjoyed that. Even the Nightbringer was fun to put together. But this one, not as much. She's finished some demonettes. Oh, that's Lucky Knife's favourite. Started 2 flawless blade squads. I'll have to assemble Fulgrim. Yeah, it's just not particularly well designed for such a new model. Like, I could understand if this was designed, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. Who knows? But yeah, I've got some flawless blades to put together. I've got some noise marines as well. Very much looking forward to the noise marines. I really wanted noise marines when I was a kid. But I had Khorne Berserkers, which are my first love, and I was trying to put that on the wrong slot. That's why that wasn't working. Yeah, I had Khorne Berserkers and I had some Plague Marines as a kid as well. Because Plague Marines were 5 for a $5 back in the noughties. Lucky Knife jumps in at the 6-7. Bought her a Battle Force for Christmas. Ah, what? This is from the Battle Force. Ah, you mean she has it, she's just not built it yet? What? I'm confused. Or is this a different Battle Force? Are there multiple Battle Forces? I guess there often are multiple Battle Forces nowadays, right? Dun dun. She's working on the combat patrol. Okay, nice. Battle Force has the Noise Marines and the Demon Prince. I guess that must be a new one then, right? Emperor's Children. Every time I write the word Emperor, I spell it wrong. Ah, Lords of Excess is the box that you've got. Whereas I have got this one. The Blissbound Warband. Very similar box, just this one's got Fulgrim in it. Instead of the Demon Prince. Steven, taking a break on the Raveners, building the basic warriors and not the hyper-adapted because I already have them. Oh, nice. Some of the parts are a little tricky. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I've got some Tyranid warriors. Let me consult my war organ. No, I do not have any warriors. I thought I had. Obviously not. What are your top 3 Tyranid units then, Stephen? Be interesting to know. There's a lot of different Tyranid units. Lots and lots of different Tyranids. Maybe second to Space Marines in unit variation. .33, 34 and 35 all make up the right hand. I want some Tyranid warriors and some zoanthropes. Yeah, zoanthropes are quite useful on the tabletop at the minute, right? Oops, kind of bent that hand a little bit. Let me glue that on. Oh, I'm missing a bit. Quite enjoyed playing with Tyranids at the weekend. Quite enjoyed it. I reckon there might be some more space bugs on my to-do list in the not too distant future. I only have one Tyranid that isn't painted currently, which is a wild world to live in. Plastic with paint on it. Who knew? Raveners look awesome. Okay. So Warriors, Raveners and Zoanthropes from Psycho. Stephen likes the Hive Tyrant, the Neuro Tyrant, and the Raveners. Maybe I need to get some Raveners then. Can certainly take a look. Maybe I'll slip, trip and land in the local game store at the weekend. Whoa. Oh, dropped it twice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to order the Horus Heresy Custodes at the weekend. That is already on my to-buy list. Stephen, I bought too many nids. 5,000 points. Whoo-wee. That is a lot of nids. One of us. Yeah, I've removed my 3D printed nid from my army, and therefore I don't even have 2k points of Tyranids anymore. So I need to go buy some. That's the logic, right? Bomb, bomb, bomb. Buy a Harridan. I am tempted, you know. The Hierophant I don't really like. Not really me, that model. I like chunky but funky, and it's too gangly. But can I justify 350 quid? I even picked up the Red Terror. Yeah, that's another one I keep meaning to get. But yeah, I don't necessarily want to buy the actual box. I just like the Red Terror on its own. Bum, ba-dum. Oh. I'll be in Warhammer World on Monday. So the temptation to buy some of the Forge World stuff will be there. Right, page 3 complete on our snaky winged demon boy. Do any of you guys pre-order the models? Or do you just go into your local game store and see what they have? If you pre-order, what was the last thing that you pre-ordered? Out of interest. Bum, 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 bum. Last thing I pre-ordered was the Sisters Maelstrom box. Okay, that was quite a while ago, right? Earlier this year. Nothing taken your fancy since then? Hey, you never know. Maybe it'll be the September of the Sisters. And maybe you'll see a whole load of new stuff. And your codex will be next. Sigh, I have 27 dice. Sigh's copying my dice game from the other day. The bugger. I reckon you're going to roll 5 ones. Oh, Patrick said 5 as well. Great minds think alike and fools rarely differ. That's the full version of that phrase for those that have never heard the second half of it. Nice. That slots in quite nicely. The wrong way around, you idiot. Nearly put his neck on backwards, that would have been a problem, right? Five ones. Do you and Patrick want to guess again to see who gets closer or wins? No. What do we win? That's the question. Ooh, time for the wings and the backpack. We're getting serious now. Serious business. Only got 10 minutes of the stream left as well. Yeah, the only time dice lean towards sixes is when you're rolling a deadly demise that you don't want to go off. We may well have to finish this guy at the start of tomorrow's members only stream. Because 5 minutes isn't enough time to finish the last 3 pages of this book. I don't believe. Ouch. Alright, let's glue this badger together. Try and get these wings. Whoops. That's a really weird fit. But hey ho, if that's how it goes, that's how it goes. Let's get it in the slot. Let's get it in the slot and then we'll finish the stream. What? Patrick, if that's true, you have just blown my mind. Extendable brush. What? Steven saw it in a video the other day. This is news to me. I mean, I only bought Tamiya because of Patrick. And all this time you've been keeping this a secret? Right, let's get this piece 42 and then I'm going to call it a day. We'll wrap it up and I'll hopefully see you members tomorrow. If you want to be a member, support the stream. You get an extra live stream every other Thursday. Some emotes, an extra Discord channel, my eternal thanks, and a shiny new name in the Discord. You can become a member for free on Twitch if you use Amazon Prime. And our Thursday streams are often a little bit different, so sometimes I'll play guitar, sometimes we'll do like a behind the scenes view of this room. We play computer games, a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Space Marine 2, all sorts of stuff really. I thought I might get this done today, but obviously not. Too much chatty, not enough sticky. As is always the way. Well, we've got the main bits done, right? So we can finish this off on tomorrow's stream. We've got some wings. We've got a body. We've got a tail. So, in the words of Bon Jovi, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're halfway there. Been good. Yeah, look at this. There you go. There's some of the. I need to make more emotes as well. So many things on the to-do list. Good lord. How do you extend... Shall we check Patrick's little tip? Here I have a bottle of Tamiya. How's this work then? Do you just pull it out? I mean, that didn't go so well. Maybe it's this little bit. Where are those grips that I had earlier? I don't know. I mean, not really, right? So that's just going to fall out. So that's the myth busted on the Olmaph stream. And on that note, let's wrap it up. We've got some wings on a backpack. We've got a big snaky tail and a 4-armed body ready for final assembly tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow you will finish them. Yes, we will, Psycho. Zeitgeist, been looking forward to tomorrow's stream. I look back and you've done an Olmaph. How did that happen? Well, Patrick said I could extend the brush in the Tamiya bottle. But it didn't. It just fell apart. So, yeah, don't listen to false prophets like Patrick Dudgeon. Anyway, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday has been super duper fun times. We've painted some blood crushers. We've built the majority of a full grim, which we'll finish tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If there's ever any questions or suggestions, you can email oliver@olmaph.com or you can message me in the Discord. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. Let me know what you've been working on in the Discord. Send me some pictures of your models or your pets or your food or your vacations, whatever it might be. It's a great community to be a part of and I'm thankful that you guys are a part of it. So, have a good one. I'll hopefully see you in tomorrow's members only stream, if not the Discord. And failing that, we'll be back again on Monday, 6 till 9 UK time. As I say, ciao for now.